Okay, here is part two. I said that I remember saying in the first part that I wouldn't have a lot to say, but ironically enough, I did. And what a better way how to start part two than with Garfield at large. I did not think I would start with this in part two, but here we are. And yes, I am a huge Garfield fan. I love reading Garfield comic books more than the Peanuts and all that stuff. Yeah, this is always my favorite go-to. I mean, Garfield to me was always a hilarious character growing up as a kid, even watching Garfield and Friends. And I had to pick this up once I found this at a Goodwill. And yes, I am that cheap of a guy to actually just buy stuff over at Goodwill. I know that, especially in other thrift stores. But that's that's just me. And then we have more Green Lantern comic books over here. Then we have Infestation, which actually is like a pretty cool zombie story that goes to different franchises like Ghostbusters, Star Trek, Transformers, GI Joe. That was actually a pretty fun read, to be honest. Then we have Justice. Oh man, this right here is my favorite comic book of all time. If you guys have never read this, you should. It's basically about like all these villains right here on the left. I mean, sorry, the right, who are trying to become like good guys and all that stuff, and they secretly trying to take down all the bad guys. And I mean, come on, it's from Alex Ross. I mean, who does the artwork? How can you say no to that? I mean, if you have never read this before, I highly recommend putting this in your library. And then after that, jeez. Then after that, we have a bunch of random comics right over here. I don't remember what they are specifically, but Simpsons comics. These are actually my first comic books I've ever collected back when I was in high school, and yes, they are funny to read. If you haven't read a single Simpsons comic book, do so. Anyone can tell you that they're better than the TV show nowadays. And then we got then we got the X-Men comic books, which I own the most, and they're actually my favorite comic books to read, especially when you have like different artists who worked around the 2000s. Especially for like David Finch is one of my favorite artists of all time, especially how he uses the color black in most of his stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my comic books. And thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And see you